Give me some Ingram. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Mark Ingram, fresh off a big performance a weekend ago, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New York Jets. Let's get up to the Jets' home opener in their 50th anniversary season of winning Super Bowl III. On the call, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And he finds McDonald. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. On the run, it's Davis. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So first possession, 4th and short. Field goal's no gimme from here. You think about going for it?
I'm not just thinking about it. I'm signaling go for it. Let's get this, all right? Yeah, look, you're right. You know, the field goal is there, but it's not a chip shot. My big thing is opening drive. You're trying to establish momentum. Let's not stall it ourselves. Let's go get this first down and then continue on downfield and try and get a touchdown.
Like your confidence.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. A look there at Ingram's numbers from a week ago. 22 carries, 132 yards.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they might be a run-first team.
Get ready, get ready.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cleveland.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there to swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. 15 yards on the play, first down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 14.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Over the middle to Beckham. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now here's Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jared Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. He's definitely making his mark early in the year from the tight end position. 2 games played, 2 touchdowns.
And from what I've seen on tape so far this year, his ability to use the fakes well, his body in the red zone, they should continue to look his way through the entire season.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. New York set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd down, McKinnon. And all the way down to the 26. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 26. And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A first down carry for Davis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now Stafford. And he's got his target. That's more. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11.
On first down, Stafford here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The veteran Brandon Marshall, the intended target. And it's second down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get line...
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. This is Davis. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards for the Jets there as they got themselves a first down. They'll run on first down. Davis. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, second down. Here's McKinnon. Whip fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ben Banogu. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Draw play. Ingram now. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. These two teams all tied after one. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it staring at a 3rd down and 13. So 1st and 2nd down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Shotgun snap to Mahomes and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
180. Come on. That's track.
On 1st down at Stafford. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Free safety, Clinton Dix, the man to make the play there on the defensive side.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
12 yards there and a 1st down. So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Trent Taylor there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time. Stafford now 6 of 10 in this 1st half. He's got his guys a 1st down here. Davis.
Let's go. Let's do it. 180. Check down. Check me out. Check me out.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
29 is the Mike 29.
Here's McKinnon on the draw. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Stafford now to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Roughing the passer.
Well, let's see who this is on. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Vance McDonald. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Now Myers for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. On the draw, this is Ingram. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
Game situation. Let's go.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
Check three, check three.
I gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DJ Moore, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets will extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and it's 21-10. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Mahomes now on first down, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Josh Malone, and that'll bring up second down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. You have a little curl there against zone, but the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Mahomes now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Now it's Mahomes again.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get up.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jared Cook, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Zerline now for the PAT. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Makes the score Jets 21.
So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Spins by. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Stafford. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. You got
The final shot before the break, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the windy city of Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And out trots Jared Cook with the rest of his offensive mates. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far, as we see here on your screen.
They may have to drop coverages they haven't run so far. They may have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him on near midfield here for 1st and 10. A throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there, but it'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes firing complete, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's going to get this down close to a 1st at about the Jets' 31. They'll try to run for the 1st with Ingram. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down,
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Ingram again, a first down carry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Desmond Trufant brought him down.
From the 22, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Makes the score Jets 21.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. They run it with McKinnon. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford to the right side, and he's got Moore complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford, screen play, McKinnon. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
We play to win. Let's go.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That'll go as a loss of 5. Boy, they had it at the 1. The false start moves it to the 6 now for 1st and goal. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Matthew Stafford, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and the lead is up to 8. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Hey, we got tight left, tight ends left. Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he slings one that's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it's going to be 2nd down. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll run here with Ingram. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. One man in the backfield. That's Ingram on 2nd and goal. That's a jet sweep into the hands of Edelman. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the great move out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Mark Ingram. His first touchdown of the new season as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Working from the gun, Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw, Stafford. This short throw caught by Goddard. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Ha-ha, Clinton Dix there for the stop.
A gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They go draw play to McKinnon. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run with the former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. On first down, McKinnon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Hey, 25 to the mic. We're going 25 to the mic.
Brings up second and a yard at the 3-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Marshall will be the lone receiver right.
Hey, eat. Watch the run. They're running it.
Here again is McKinnon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Jerick McKinnon with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. On first down, Mahomes. Open man there is Malone. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
And the Browns first down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They run once more with McKinnon. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line.
Keep playing.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On the carry, it's Wilkins. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
He was taken down by Chandler Jones.
57's the mark.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run again with Wilkins. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Jets first down.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down at Stafford. Out right to Bourne. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On second down now, McKinnon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
Come on, D.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so that's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Edelman finally works his way open. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Taylor. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's scared. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes. That'll be complete to Breida. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Mahomes now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Duke Riley leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. First and 2nd down with a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Here's Mahomes to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Duke Riley, his 2nd sack of the night. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Now Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Desmond Trufant, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
New York set to take the field. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a 1-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out to the right, here's McKinnon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense. with 1:53 left. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. McKinnon. And an alley to run. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And Cook has it, left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he finds Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Jets, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.